Math is definitely one of those classes where the computers and the smart boards, they come in really, really handy. Our teacher can just pull up the marker and just scribble on that whiteboard. And the thing about it that's great is that she can save the notes, go back to it, open up new pages. So she's not constantly erasing something on the chalkboard that someone might want to go back and review.
Here, there'd be 3. And the dots at the corners here, there'd be 6.
Technology is an important part of daily life and has an important role in education too. Today's students use tools such as cell phones and tablets to do much more than play games and socialize. Becoming digitally literate means learning essential life skills.
Computational thinking, coding, these are mathematical skills. And the ability of a child to learn how digital tools work, how they're designed, requires mathematical computational thinking skills.
As the length of the tibia increases, the length of the leg increases. So again, if you agree with that statement, face here. If you disagree, face here.
In the end, as much as I think it is important to know your multiplication tables, to have these math basics, I try and integrate as much technology as I can. It makes the math more real. If you integrate the technology properly, they can do more in less time.
The math hasn't changed. I know there's a lot of news media reporting the math is changing, but the math has not changed. It's the way that kids are learning. These days, kids are social learners, experiential learners, visual learners, auditory learners, verbal learners, logical learners, and they're merging it with being basically social media digital teens. And so they're learning differently.
There are certain skills that we assume that students have when they transition from high school into a post-secondary context, whether it's college or work or university setting. We expect that students know how to send a professional email, how to register for classes online, how to find information on the internet, and how to access things like their online tuition statement. We expect that students know that all of the communications with the institution will be through their email inbox so that they're up to date on all of the information that they need. I think that technologies are here, and I think that it's important for us to think about how we use those technologies strategically, how we use those technologies to serve our goals, right? Whether those goals are at work, at school for learning, or in life.